Hello, Mr. Mama here. My name is Nina, and today we are going to go over something that I purchased a while ago and just haven't gotten around to. It is Simply Posh. I got the Snow Angel palette and a couple singles. Now, one, I've already recorded this video, but Pepper was in my room and she started playing with something, and it was really, really, really loud. So now I have to re-record it. Two, I do not know the prices of anything. It doesn't show them up anymore because they're all discontinued, but I know the shade names and what palette they came from on the singles. So up first we have the Cozy Up blush, and it came from the Cozy Up cheek palette. This is really pretty. I've already used it once, you can't even tell, but it's a really pinky peach color. It's really pretty. Really pretty, and does not take much whatsoever. I hope you can't hear all that banging around upstairs. Just Kia's upstairs with Pepper right now, and she is probably tormenting Soupy. Soupy is my 13, almost 14-year-old boxer, and Pepper is just Kia's about 7-month-old puppy now, I think. Something like that. And it sounds like Soupy's playing. So that is that color. Super pretty, and it gives a nice glow to the cheek. And then I also got the shade Miracle in a highlighter that came in the same palette, but I only got the single. And this was super pretty. Oh, Pepper. Super pretty, very shiny. It was super reflective. So the first time I used these and had to delete that video, these did last all day long. They stayed put very well and were very, very pretty. My blush does not want to come off my hand, but then I got two single shades here. So we'll start with the orange one, and this one is Tropical. This was in the Citrus Punch palette. So the two singles I got came from palettes I wish I could have got. But they did say they weren't restocking those, so. Super pretty orange. It does have some pink reflect, which is not showing up right now. I don't know if you can see it on right now. And then Dazzling, which was in the Aurora Light palette. These are super pretty. They're not as emollient, as soft as most, like they're not putty feeling like it, like the other, like the shades in most palettes. They feel like normal shimmers, but they have some reflect to them. They're really pretty. They're really nice. And of course, I already got blush on it. Oh, that wiped right off. That was fine. The Snow Angel palette. Super pretty palette. I did have fun I did have fun creating looks with this palette before, and I will just include pictures of that look as well. We're going to go ahead and create a look today. I have a paper here that shows shades I didn't use, which is not very many. So in my last look I did not use, my last 2 looks, I did 2 looks on, one on each eye. So I did not use this one, these 2, or these 2. So I could do a neutrally look, but I don't want to. So I think I'm going to go in with these greens. I'm probably going to use some shades I already did, but... So let's start with the shade and see what it looks like. It looks like it might be dark, which is what I'm wanting it to be. Alright, I'm going to go in with this Snow Day shade up here. I'm just using it to help blend some of this together. Now I'm going to add a little bit of Misty down here. So this one is Frozen Lake. I'm going to add in a little bit of Misty. Try to green it up a little bit. Alright, now we're going to go into Ice Chill here. Minty green. Alright, I'm going to grab a clean brush here. I'm going to go into the snow blanket right here. Not that much of it. I'm just kind of softening the line here using that shade. I think that looks pretty cute. Can't tell if that is a purple or a brown. That's purple. It's a purpley brown. I'm going to go in with a different brush here. You know what? We're going to add this brown right here to the bottom. And then a little bit of Snow Day here again. Alright, for shimmers, we're going to go into sparkling snow right here. So pretty. And then on the inner corner, we're going to use a little bit of the snowdrift. My finger is way too fat. Alright, and then for the other eye, let's do a more blue light. So I'm going to start this time with this icy blue shade up here. Alright, now we're going to go down to deep snow. This much darker blue. Alright, putting some of that down. I'm going to grab a little bit more of this icy blue. That's the shade name. Grab a fluffy brush, going to snow blanket again. That's really pretty. And take a different brush here. And we're going to actually go into Winter Wonder down here. Might as well just finish off using the last shade here. Alright, now we're going to grab some Bundle Up. take this and go into this pink shade. I'm gonna do. It's kind of pink. Alright. And so on the lid, we're going to go into Crystal here. This one's pretty flaky. And then inner corner, we're going to use Fast here. Cute little pink shimmer. A little bit of snowdrift over here again. There we go. Let's see both those. No. Alright, I'm gonna put mascara and stuff on and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went in with my Wet n Wild Chameleon Chrome Eyeliner and Electric Prism. I'm obsessed with this thing. It is so pretty. On the e.l.f. Incredicurl Mascara. And then on my lips, I went in with the Melt Perfectionist Lip Pencil in Edward Scissorhands collection. We're Not Sheep. And the Bohemian Bliss is shade name of the Luster Slick Lipstick. I love the stuff that came in the Edward collection. Edward Scissorhands collection. It's all amazing. Alright, so with the Snow Angel palette, I think it's very pretty. I will definitely get use out of it. It won't be like even in the middle of my palettes as far as what I think like favorites, but it won't be the very top either. It's very, very pretty. The mattes work. Sometimes you have to build them up a little bit, especially the top row. The bottom row, not so much. But I think that's kind of with a lot of pastels. The shimmers are stunning. Absolutely beautiful palette. I did get all of this like super discounted, so it wasn't very expensive. I know all of this, I think these are like $1 and these are like 75 cents because they were doing a sale at the time, and I think this was like around 20 bucks. That's what I remember. So yeah, I am happy with my purchase. Hopefully in all the stuff that I have to add to the video, you'll be able to see some of the shifts and stuff. So thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I hope the rest of it goes wonderful. Let me know what you think of the 2 looks I did. And if you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.